Have you ever heard a story that sounds so unbelievable, so unexpected, that your first reaction is, "There's no way that's true"? Well, a new allegation involving Sean, Diddy, Combs, and a member of the British royal family is doing exactly that. It's the kind of headline that instantly grabs attention because it combines two worlds that rarely collide: hip-hop royalty and actual royalty. And now, years after the alleged events supposedly took place, the claims are making headlines all over again. According to a royal biographer, Diddy allegedly had a secret relationship with Sarah Ferguson, the former Duchess of York. The author claims the relationship lasted for years and was far more than a simple friendship. But here's where things get complicated. Sarah Ferguson's camp has completely rejected the story, calling it fabricated nonsense. So who should people believe? Why is this story suddenly making waves now? And what exactly are the allegations that have everyone talking? Stay tuned, because the details behind this controversy get even more surprising. Welcome back to Diddy Unfiltered Daily, your source for daily coverage of Diddy headlines, breaking stories, statements, reactions, and controversies, all unfiltered. Before we begin, I want to hear from you. If you heard a story linking a global music mogul to a member of the British royal family, would you believe it immediately, or would you need to see solid proof first? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinions always help shape the conversation. Now let's get into it. The latest controversy centers around claims made by royal author Andrew Loney. Loney is known for writing about the British royal family, and his book, entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of York, contains allegations that have recently resurfaced and generated significant media attention. According to Loney, Sarah Ferguson and Sean Combs first met in 2002. Now, on its own, that may not sound particularly shocking. High-profile celebrities and members of royal families often attend the same events, charity functions, parties, and social gatherings. But the circumstances surrounding this alleged meeting are what immediately caught people's attention. Loney claims that Ferguson and Diddy met at a party hosted by Ghislaine Maxwell. As many viewers already know, Maxwell became one of the most controversial figures in modern history due to her association with Jeffrey Epstein. The mention of Maxwell's name alone was enough to ensure these allegations would receive widespread attention. According to the author, however, that meeting was just the beginning. Loney alleges that after initially meeting in 2002, Ferguson and Diddy eventually developed what he described as a friends with benefits relationship. And according to his account, this wasn't a brief encounter. The author claims the relationship allegedly continued for several years. When Loney recently appeared on the Megyn Kelly show, he was asked directly about the allegations. Rather than backing away from the claims, he doubled down. He described the alleged relationship as one that lasted for many years and suggested that it fit into a broader pattern involving Ferguson's personal associations and friendships. The interview quickly gained attention online. After all, the idea of a member of the British royal family allegedly having a long-term relationship with one of the biggest names in music and entertainment is exactly the type of story that generates curiosity. But almost immediately, pushback followed. A source close to Sarah Ferguson strongly rejected the claims. According to reports, the source described the allegations as fabricated nonsense. That's a very strong response. It wasn't a carefully worded statement saying details were inaccurate. It wasn't a response saying memories differed. Instead, the allegations were reportedly dismissed outright. And that instantly created two competing narratives. On one side, you have a royal biographer publicly insisting that his reporting is accurate. On the other side, you have people close to Ferguson saying the entire story is false. Naturally, that has left many observers wondering where the truth actually lies. What makes this situation even more interesting is that Andrew Loney has shown no signs of backing down. In fact, he's done the exact opposite. In interviews discussing his book, Loney has repeatedly stated that he stands by his reporting. Speaking to media outlets, he claimed that his book is fully sourced and based on information provided by people he described as former employees connected to both parties. According to Loney, he believes his sources are credible and that the information in the book is reliable. Of course, simply claiming to have sources doesn't automatically settle the debate. The public still wants evidence. And that's where much of the online discussion is currently focused. Many people are asking the same question. If these allegations are true, what proof exists? Others are asking a different question. If the story is completely false, why is the author so confident in his reporting? These questions have fueled countless discussions across social media platforms, entertainment blogs, and news outlets. But the controversy doesn't stop there. During his interviews, Loney also suggested that Diddy was interested in building connections with members of the British royal family. The author claimed that Diddy was eager to move within elite social circles and establish relationships with influential public figures. Again, these are claims made by the author and not independently verified facts. However, they have contributed significantly to the ongoing media attention surrounding the story. Loney also made observations about Ferguson herself. He suggested that she had a history of becoming involved with controversial figures and individuals who attracted public attention. His comments generated mixed reactions. Some people felt the remarks were unfair and speculative. Others argued that the author's observations reflected patterns he believed he had identified through his research. Regardless of where people stand, the comments certainly intensified public interest. Then came perhaps the most controversial allegations of all. According to reports about the book, Loney claims that Diddy allegedly spoke about Ferguson to colleagues and associates. The author further alleges that Diddy made comments regarding Ferguson's daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. These allegations quickly became some of the most widely discussed aspects of the story. Many readers found them shocking. Others questioned whether such claims could ever be verified. It's important to note that these allegations remain disputed, and no publicly available evidence has emerged to independently confirm them. Still, their inclusion in the book has undoubtedly fueled public curiosity and debate. One of the biggest questions people are asking is why these allegations are attracting so much attention right now. The answer may be connected to the intense spotlight currently surrounding Sean Combs. Over the past few years, Diddy's personal life, professional relationships, business dealings, and past associations have all faced unprecedented scrutiny. Stories from decades ago that may have attracted little attention at the time are now being revisited, analyzed, and discussed by entirely new audiences. As a result, allegations that might once have remained buried in books, archives, or interviews are suddenly becoming major headlines. And when those allegations involve royalty, celebrity culture, and controversial historical figures, public fascination only grows stronger. That's exactly what's happening here. This story combines multiple elements that naturally attract attention. You have a world-famous music mogul. You have a member of the British royal family. You have a controversial alleged connection dating back more than 2 decades. And you have completely opposing accounts from the people involved. It's the kind of story that generates endless discussion because there is no clear consensus. Supporters of the author's work argue that he has conducted extensive research and stands by his findings. Critics argue that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Meanwhile, Ferguson's representatives continue to reject the allegations entirely. At this stage, there appears to be no resolution in sight. The author maintains his position. The denials remain firm. And the public continues debating what to believe. For many people, this controversy serves as a reminder of how difficult it can be to separate fact, allegation, speculation, and opinion in today's media landscape. Information spreads faster than ever before. Headlines travel around the world within minutes. And once a story captures public attention, it can take on a life of its own. Whether these allegations eventually lead to new revelations remains unknown. But one thing is certain. The story has once again placed Sean Combs at the center of another headline-generating controversy. And judging by the reactions online, people are going to be discussing this one for quite some time. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think these allegations have credibility? Do you believe the author's claims? Or do you think the denial from Ferguson's side should put the story to rest? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the discussion. If you enjoyed this video and want daily updates on Diddy headlines, breaking stories, reactions, controversies, and statements, be sure to subscribe to Diddy Unfiltered Daily. Don't forget to like this video, share it with others following the latest developments, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching Diddy Unfiltered Daily, and we'll see you in the next video.